welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I get semi-heatless waves. I am going to be using a little bit of heat on my hair, but I do have really damaged hair and my hair is like right to here. And basically the heat styling starts after that. So it's just going to be on my extensions, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I do. I feel like this is such a perfect look for spring and summer. It's just very easy. You still get that wavy vibe, but it's not like set and done. It's a little bit messy, which I actually really like. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. The first thing you're going to need is a hot iron or a straightener, whatever you want to call them. You're going to need a hot tool like this and a texturizing spray. If you don't have a lot of texture in your hair, I actually have lots of texture because my hair is so damaged, so it's very textured. So I actually don't need one, but if you are someone that doesn't have a lot of texture, I definitely recommend it because it's going to make those waves pop and look a little bit more beachy. And then the next thing I would recommend is some kind of heat protectant because we are going to be using heat on the hair and it's just good to protect what you got. And if it's already good, keep it good. And if it's bad, you want to protect it. So I like to use the Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. This is just my favorite one. This one comes in an aerosol form. It's a thermal protection spray. I really like it. It gives the hair a little bit of hold, which is great while still protecting the hair. So I really like this one. I already put this all over my regular or my natural hair, and I am also going to put it on my hair extensions. So as you guys can see, I do have my new hair extensions in. I overnighted them the other night because I was devastated by my hair color just because it was so dramatic and different for me, but I love them and I'm feeling a little bit better with longer hair. So I went ahead and popped those in. They are the Halo Couture extensions and this is in the 16-inch length, which is what my blonde ones are as well. So I will link the exact shade name and everything down below for you guys in case you were wondering. But my extensions are in, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to styling it. I do want to mention a couple products that I've been using lately that I absolutely love. It's by Paul Mitchell as well. I actually work at a Paul Mitchell focus salon, so I do try out a lot of like new Paul Mitchell products, and you know, I'm surrounded by it all day, so I love to like see what's new and happening, and I've fallen in love with this line. It probably has to be my favorite that they have ever come out with. This is the Marula oil line. It's more of like Paul Mitchell's luxury line. I'm actually a huge fan of the Marula oil light line just because I do have very fine hair, and this is a very light oil, but it does the job of a regular oil, if that makes sense. And the three products that I've been obsessed with are, one of them is from the Marula Oil Light line, and this is the Rare Oil Dry Mist. This is basically like an oil for your hair, but it's in a dry form, like an aerosol form where you can spray it. And the sprayer is so good on it, and it just really conditions my hair. I love this stuff. And then the other two are actually just from the original Marula line. This is the Rare Oil Styling Primer, or Extending Primer. And I like to use this right when I get out of the shower. My hair is towel dried. This is great if you're going to blow dry your hair. It helps to protect it and condition it and just get it ready for styling. So I love this too. And then the other product is also from the Marula Oil, just regular line, and this is the Style Perfecting Serum. And I like to focus this towards like the mid shaft to ends of my hair just because it is so damaged right now. I like that extra hydration and also shine at the ends because it is very dry looking. So I've been using all three of these products. I do have them in my hair today and I love them. So now let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is take a side of my hair. I'll start with this side and do this one first. So basically what you're going to do is make sure your hair is all brushed and smoothed out. As you guys can see, this is my real hair. It does have a little bit more texture in it and a little bit of wave here at the top, and then my hair extensions are just fresh and new, so they are straighter, which is totally fine. I just wanted to show you guys how I do have, you know, a little bit of natural wave. It's not curled or anything already. It's just natural. So what I'm going to do is separate my hair into two sections like this. If you have like super thick hair, you may want to like section it into 4 sections, but since my hair is pretty fine and my hair extensions aren't like mega thick, I'm just gonna go ahead and do 2 sections. So once you have your 2 sections, what you're gonna wanna do is start twisting your hair and keep your fingers on your hair. And you can go slow if you have to, if it's too hard to go too fast, but you just wanna make sure you get your hair wrapped like so. That's why it's important that you have your hair nice and smooth and brushed so that you can actually twist without getting your fingers caught. So once you have your hair twisted like that, you're actually going to start twisting the hair together. So I like to go from this side over just because I like my hair to be away from my face. If you want your hair towards your face, you can go this way and crisscross it. But again, I like it away from my face. So I'm just going to start twisting these together. So you're actually twisting your hair 3 times, which is gonna give it a lot of texture and a lot of waves. So then you just wanna hold the bottom of it like this, and then this is when you're gonna take your flat iron. Also, if you didn't already apply your thermal spray, you can go ahead and apply it now. I'm just gonna do a little bit more, which I already did, but I do wanna do a little bit more. I need all the protection I can get on my hair right now. So I do have mine set to 360 degrees, which is the highest that my extensions will allow heat. So it is pretty high. You can honestly turn it down to like 300, 275. You don't have to have it super, super high. The hotter you have it and the longer you hold it is obviously gonna be the more defined the curl is gonna be. Or the wave. But again, that's all up to you, and you can kind of experiment depending on your tool and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start right up here at the very tippy tip top, and I'm just gonna press my iron down, and I'm just gonna leave it there for like, I don't know, a good 15-20 seconds, and then I'm gonna move to the next spot, and you just wanna do this all the way down your hair. Okay, so then once you're all done and you get to the very bottom, you just want to let your hair rest. You don't want to take it out yet. Just leave it exactly where it is. Let it completely cool down. Just take your time. Maybe during this time do your makeup, but just let your hair rest and cool down so that it sets that wave. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to this side and do this side really quick. And I'm doing it exactly the same. But just don't forget your heat protectant. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit right now before I start. And then again, taking 2 sections and doing the exact same thing. And once you get down here to the bottom, you can have it like twisted all the way to the ends, or you can leave a little bit out. The twisted all to the ends is going to be obviously a little bit more curly and a little bit more formal towards the end. But if you leave it out, it's going to be a little bit more beachy and messy. Okay, so I'm just going to let this side cool too. And this side is getting pretty cool, but I'm just going to let it sit for just a couple more seconds. And then I will come back and show you what I do next. Okay, so it's been about 3 or 4 minutes since I was last on camera. So I think it's pretty cool now. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly take it out. And you can kind of give it a little scrunch if you want. I don't know if you guys can see the little waves in there. I'm just gonna go over this front section one more time because my hair extensions are making my hair a little bit thicker, and I'm kind of not used to it because I've had such fine thin hair. And the last time that I actually did this, I didn't have hair extensions in. So it does make it a little bit thicker. So if you do have pretty thick hair, I would definitely recommend breaking it up into smaller sections. That's gonna give you more of that wave, versus just being so loose. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take out this side and see how this side did. It looks really good. And then I'm gonna work on my bang area a little bit because I don't really like it looking just like this. So I'm just gonna take this front section, what I have left of it because of the breakage, and I'm just gonna put a little heat protectant on it and kind of finger comb it because this will leave you with a little bit of hold, and I don't want it to be too crunchy. I want it to look very, just relaxed. So I like to finger comb it a little bit just so that it's not, structured. I'm not a real structured person. And I'm just gonna kinks in my hair just so that it, you know, flows better with the bottom. But I like to leave the ends just a little bit straighter so that it just flows into the rest of my hair a little bit better. But I'm gonna go to this side and do the exact same thing. A little bit of heat protectant, finger comb it, and then go in with my flat iron. And then once I have like just that kink in it, I'm gonna flatten the ends out. And I'm gonna let that set for just a couple of seconds and kind of cool down. And then I'm just gonna finger comb that out a little bit further. So again, it doesn't look so crunchy. It's probably hard to tell the little waves in it from just this angle. So I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better now. Just a very relaxed kind of, you know, beachy wave. I don't know, I just really think it's pretty and just kind of undone and loose and fun for the summer. So now I'm just gonna take a comb and kind of comb out those front pieces. You could totally go in and tease your hair if you wanted to, or make it a little bit more wavy or curly and just redo some areas. But I really just like it, you know, like kind of messy and undone like this. I think I've said that like 100 times, but I really like the look of messy hair. Just kind of weird. It's like, why would you even do your hair then? But it's like a formality. Is that the right word? I don't know what it is, but like when you actually do it and then it goes messy, it looks a little better than if you would just like wake up and leave your hair like that. It gives it a little bit of structure and then it can be like messy and crazy, you know, from there. That makes sense? I hope so. But I really love this hairstyle. So now that I have my bangs kind of set a little bit, you can go in and like piece your hair out. I like to do this because again, no structure, the messier, the better for me. Looks just very effortless. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with some shine spray. If you're someone that doesn't hold curl or wave in your hair well, definitely feel free to go in with some flexible hold hairspray right now. That's gonna be like key to keeping this in your hair. But because my hair actually is naturally wavy and also holds curl very well, I'm just gonna go in with some shine spray. With this look, I like my hair to look very hydrated. Almost, I don't want to say the wet look, but kind of the wet look. I just really like to make sure that it looks hydrated and not like just dry, stringy, like wavy hair that's like fried and colored, you know what I mean? So I like to go in with this Awapui Wild Ginger Shine Spray, but any shine spray that you love will work great, I'm sure. So I'm just gonna hold my hair up like this and give it a couple spritz of the shine spray, focusing on the end, and then just kind of do that with my hair. I don't know what to call that motion, just kind of lift it up and spray. And I like to focus on these ends right here because that's what's damaged and dry. So this is the final outcome. I just think it's so pretty. Don't you guys think it's pretty and just like, I don't know, like effortless mess, like a messy, effortless hairstyle, and I just really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know if you guys want to see more hair tutorials or hair videos here on my channel. You guys know I've had a struggle with my hair, but I am on the road to getting some healthy hair this year. I went back semi-natural. It's a little bit darker than I wanted, but it will lighten up. My hair was just so damaged, it just sucked the color up. So it will lighten up a little bit, but I'm on the road to recovery. So if you guys want to see any other hair videos from me, please be sure to let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for spending this time with me today, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.